Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Lex Talk Stuff podcast, the podcast where I feel like talk about, whatever I feel like. And so by the time this episode comes out, I will be at Disneyland in California. I've never been, and I think I'm going to have a fun time. So I'm going to have this episode come out on Sunday while I'm away. And in spirit of me going to Disneyland in California, I think I'm going to do this 20 question ultimate Disney quiz from a website called Beano. I'm going to put the link in the description of the YouTube video, and you guys can follow along or do it by yourselves, or uh, do the quiz and then come back to the video, whatever you guys feel like doing. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the questions, and then I'm going to say the answers and then give a minute to try to figure out and go from there. So, you know what? Let's begin. Let's see. Are you ready? Let's begin. Uh, let's see. Alrighty, let's begin. What was Mickey Mouse's originally called? I think I accidentally hit on a couple things, so just bear with me. What was Mickey Mouse originally called? Keith Mouse, Martin Mouse, Mortimer Mouse, or Michael Mouse? Um, I think it was Martin Mouse. So let's see where we go from there. Uh, Number two, who was Bambi's rabbit pal? Like now I think it's getting too easy. Peter, Thumper, Fiver, Rick. Bunny named Rick. You can't protect Rick. I hit Thumper. So that's what I'm gonna choose. Number three, who was Snow White's enemy? The Evil Queen, Maleficent, Cruella de Vil, or Scar? I hit the Evil Queen. Like that's the thing. Like she's just called the Evil Queen. Nobody really, I don't know her name. So if anybody knows what the Evil Queen's real name is canonically, please tell me. I'm interested. Number four, what was the name of the man who created Pinocchio? Lionel, Paul, Geppetto, or Rusty? I hit Geppetto. So I think it's definitely Geppetto. Uh, this boy is friends with a dragon. What's his name? Ronaldo, Pete, Edward, or Stormzy? Stormzy, what kind of a name is that? Edward the Dragon. Why do I think that's actually a thing? But I hit Pete. Let's see. Who sang this? Number six. Who sang the song Under the Sea in the film The Little Mermaid? Dory, Pascal, Nemo, Sebastian. It was Sebastian. This is my girlfriend's favorite movie of all time. She loves it. Where does Aladdin take place? Agrabah, Cairo, Mosul, Efstan, Esfahan. Oh, it's Esfahan. I apologize to anybody listening that's from there. I find it interesting that they use the picture from the live action Aladdin rather than the animated one that everybody knows. Let's see. So it would be Agrabah. What is the name of Simba's dad in The Lion King? This doesn't feel like an ultimate quiz. This feels way too easy. I gotta go from there. Mufasa, Timon, Pumbaa, Nala. It would be Mufasa. Rest in peace, James Earl Jones. We talk about him on one of the podcast episodes, right here. I'll send a link. Where was the film Pocahontas set? Dundee, Montreal, Tescana, Tissenacamac, Tissenacamaca, or Burnley? Um, you know, I'm gonna say Montreal. Because I never thought about it. It's been years since I've watched Pocahontas. Number 10, before joining Woody and the gang in Toy Story, where was Buzz Lightyear stationed? The Moon, Gamma Quadrant of Sector 4, Alpha Centauri, or Cardiff. My God, I don't remember that. I'm going to say Gamma Quadrant of Sector 4. We'll see how I do later. How many Toy Story films are there in total? Two, four, one, six. Unfortunately, there are four. Who invented Flubber in the film of the same name? Albert Einstein, Professor Philip Brainerd, Professor von Screwtop, or Nemo? Uh, I think I'm gonna go with Professor Philip Brainerd. What's the name of the accident-prone ant in A Bug's Life? John, Sid, Flick, Harley. It's gotta be Flick. I love A Bug's Life. That movie's pretty good. Um, what was the sequel to the 1996 version of 101 Dalmatians? Even more Dalmatians. 101 Dalmatians. We're going to need a bigger kennel. 102 Dalmatians. Dalmatians. We've lost count. Okay, this is a funny one. I believe it was 102 Dalmatians. I think I saw it once years ago. In Monsters Inc., what do Mike and Sullivan collect in order to power the city? Why do they call him Sullivan? Just call him Sully. It's Mike and Sully. I don't know. That's just a weird image that they that they kept up here. Use the power of the city. Recycled paper, children's screams, coal, nuclear stuff. Nuclear stuff. Just well, what kind of stuff? Nuclear stuff. That's the kind of stuff that we have. And children's screams just sounds funny, even though it's true. Oh, it's powered by the screams of terrified children. Get away from me. I don't know. I think that's funny. Children screams. Number 16. What's the name of the gigantic Australian shark in Finding Nemo? Bruce, Shane, Jason, Tim. Bruce, Jason, and Tim. That's all Batman. All Batman related. Link to the video. Um, name of the Jake. Oh yeah, it's Bruce. In The Incredibles, where do the Parr family live? Los Angeles, New York, Municipburg, Seattle. Ugh, I don't quite remember. Although, depending on when this came out, they could be in Los Angeles. Because wasn't that the house in two? It has to be Los Angeles. It can't be Seattle. That depends. When did this quiz come out? Oh, so this was a couple months ago. So they're asking, so you know what? I think I'm gonna take a guess and say Los Angeles. What color car is McQueen in Cars? Really? Uh, red, blue, black, white. It's blue. No, I'm kidding. It's red. Oh my God. Okay, I guess we're venturing outside of Disney and Pixar. What was the first Star Wars film made by Disney? Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope, Star Wars The Force Awakens, Rogue One, Star Wars The Last Jedi. I mean, what's so funny is I was just thinking about The Force Awakens the other day and how I could actually go back and rewatch that movie. Like, I legitimately like The Force Awakens. I think it just lessens because of the movies that precede it and then the eventual reveal of we didn't have a plan. That's the problem with the Disney trilogy. They didn't have a plan. They didn't know where they were going. They weren't sure what they were doing. At least George Lucas had a plan with the prequels, regardless of how you feel about them. So I'm gonna say Force Awakens. What is the name of the old man in Up? Carl Fredricksen, Doug Fredricksen, Ken Fredricksen. Fred Fredericks. It's Carl. It's Carl Fredricksen. I scored 17 out of 20. Let's see. What was it that I got right and or wrong? Uh, oh my God. My first guess was kind of right. I second guessed myself. Mickey Mouse was originally Mortimer Mouse because that later became a character. Oh my God. Um, let's see. What's another one? It wasn't Montreal. It was Tessena Kamaka. It should have been that. Oh my God. Uh, I got the Buzz Lightyear one right. Thank God. Um, let's see. What was the other one I got wrong? Municeburg. Okay. So that was not a one that was correct. And the last one to Carl Fredricksen. Okay, so I got three wrong. 17 out of 20. I want something a little more challenging. So you know what? Let's see if Bino has uh another one on here. Let's see. Disney character quiz, true or false. I'll also link this in the description below. So let's see how this goes. And it's only just 10, so I'll try to extend this out a little more. This might be one of those shorter episodes. How much do you know about Disney films? There's only one way to find out. Cinderella was the first ever Disney princess. True or false? Um, no, that's not true. That is false. Pocahontas is based on real life. Partly, yeah, it's partly based on real life, but if you know the story, that it's not what happened at all. And Frankenweenie, Sparky's owner, is called Vincent. No, I believe it's called Victor. So I'm gonna say false. Totally random question. Which of these new Christmas traditions have you heard of? Get a new Christmas decoration each year, put up a mini Christmas tree on your room, get out of our calendar, something like this. Sorry guys, this is just a totally random thing that just popped up here. You know what? I'm skipping that. This is just an ad thing. Never mind. Um, a gorilla called Kala looks after this young chap at the beginning of the film Tarzan. True or false? Yeah, I think it's Kala. Yeah, her name Kala. This Toy Story's character full name is Sheriff Woody Buddy. Oh, I don't remember. Woody Buddy. I think that might be right. I think that sounds familiar. I'm gonna say true. In Frozen, Olaf is obsessed with the idea of sunbathing. Uh, I mean, sunbathing's part of it because he's obsessed with summer. But are they going to count that as one, or are they going to be like, no, that's too specific. We'd want you to say summer. So I was like, so this is kind of a trick question. I'm going to say true, and if it comes out false, I'm going to be mad. Mickey Mouse was originally called Michael Mouse. That is false. It was going to be Mortimer Mouse, as we just saw in the previous quiz. Uh, Dr. Robin Williams invented Flubber in the film of the same name. Oh, they're asking what his name was? Oh, no, it wasn't Dr. Robin Williams. Robin Williams was the actor. This is weird. I'm just gonna say false. Um, this chap watches the musical The Greatest Showman repeatedly during the film Wall-E. It's not The Greatest Showman. I don't remember what it is, but my girlfriend can probably tell me. I'll ask her later. So I'm gonna say false. The mass and final one, the massive Australian shark in Finding Nemo is called Brett. That is false. So let's see. 9 out of 10. Okay. So uh so I got Bruce correct. I got so that was 10. Uh, I got 9 correct, which was it was not The Greatest Showman. Uh, 8, which was not Dr. Robin Williams, Mickey Mouse, Mortimer Mouse. Uh, oh, okay, so it did count it. Good. Olaf is obsessed with the idea of sunbathing. Okay. Uh, oh, the only one I got wrong on this one was Sheriff Woody Buddy is not his real name. Okay. It was false. I just he has a last name, I think. I don't remember what it is. Please somebody tell me. I'm very curious. Uh, the Tarzan one was correct. Uh, Frankenweenie was correct. Pocahontas was correct. Cinderella was correct. So that was interesting. So just post and comments and let me know on social media what you guys think. Because now I have a social media. I have a Twitter/X account for the podcast. It was formerly the Canceled Projects podcast, but there'll be a link in the description below the video. There's also an Instagram that I have made not too long ago, and I at Lex Talk Stuff podcast. So I will put a link in the description below for that. And so you guys just let me know what you think and go from there. And I'll put the two Beano quizzes in the link in the description below. So just let me know what you think. And I'll get back to you guys on when I'm from vacation. And maybe soon we'll be having guests in an upcoming episode. So thank you all so very much and have a good day. Bye.